Prettiest bird in paradise.
My mother had like perfect skin and she didn't have any under eye circles. I kind of expected that would be me too, but unfortunately as I got older I realized that I was blessed with a bigger range of genetics and that included under eye circles.
I started noticing my dark circles like a couple years ago and started getting like kind of self-conscious about them.
I think there was maybe a time when I was like a blossoming youth that I didn't have them, and then I think I woke up at like 17 and was like, oh, I have dark circles. It's just hereditary.
I wouldn't say I have major insecurity about my under eye circles, but it would definitely be great if they didn't exist.
This is Dermablend. I don't think I've ever used anything Dermablend.
It's got a shiny silver D on it. Quick Fix Concealer.
Full coverage for moderate to intense skin conditions, scars, blemishes, age spots, dark under eye circles.
This is definitely thicker than what I normally use, but it doesn't feel crazy thick.
I like to do one eye first so we can see how it compares.
For the people who like dot their concealer, it's really hard to do it with like this type of stick. Like this is meant to draw.
I can't really feel it on my face. It feels totally fine. Like I kind of like it.
You're not supposed to put a lot of pressure in your under eye, so already if I have to use a lot of pressure to blend it, I'm like, maybe this isn't the right thing.
I'm drawing it on pretty thickly, but I don't feel like I'm using a ton of product every time.
I have to say I actually pretty like that. I would probably use this.
It's about double what I would spend on a drugstore under eye concealer. I don't know if it's worth that.
I think it definitely covered them up to a natural degree. I like that it kind of blends into the rest of my skin and it looks pretty natural. Smashbox color correcting stick.
It says look less tired. It's very direct in what it's planning to do.
So I'm supposed to put this on first and then my foundation over it.
It glides on, which is nice.
Let's do one of these that people sometimes do.
It's not blending great. Maybe that's why you're supposed to put your foundation over it.
It definitely feels a little bit harder to blend out.
It's gone a little crazy there. I think it is doing something actually, a little bit more than I was maybe expecting.
It's doing like a really good job of coverage for sure, but it does feel like I'm wearing a lot. I feel like it looks like I'm wearing a lot.
The color correcting stick does blend away the circles a little bit more than my regular routine. I wouldn't say it does a lot.
I think it did about the same as like the Dermablend, let's say, but it's like a two-step process because you have to put something over it. To me, that makes it less intriguing.
Professional Makeup Wonder Pencil.
It labels itself as concealer, eye brightener, reverse lip liner in one. Wow.
Ooh, I love trying this because I've never tried a nude eyeliner. This to me, if it has any sort of brightening effect, is actually probably the kind of thing I'm looking for.
I'm just gonna line my bottom waterline.
It is totally super clumping up into my eyelashes. I feel like we've got problems.
I mean, I can tell that it's going somewhere, right?
The color is like between my eyeball color, aka white, and my skin.
It might just be a placebo effect. I don't know, maybe it's all mental anyways, you know? It makes me feel like I look more awake, and that's maybe half the battle.
I would say it doesn't really look very different from my face without any makeup on it anyway.
Now that I look at it more, I feel like it does kind of emphasize the dark circle more. I don't trust this.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my money on the line and say it has a brightening effect. I think probably when used in conjunction with a very light under eye concealer, this is the trick.
Number 7, this looks a lot like, yeah, okay, so this is lipstick.
Oh, fuck this.
Oh no, this is that trick? Oh, I don't trust it at all.
Oh, I've seen this trick on the internet before.
And this looks unlike anything I've ever put on my face, really.
Oh, I hate this so much.
It goes against everything I know.
So I'm gonna blend this in a little bit with a brush, although it's lipstick, so it's not really doing the blend thing.
Still doing this, still hate it. I like this lipstick though.
Really, people use lipstick now? They're mad.
90s rave vibe.
I've put kind of more on than I think I normally would, but I feel like I have to.
It's just like I'm asking this to do more work. Also, this adds a lot of time to your makeup routine.
More concealer to conceal. We have definitely made a mess.
It's more makeup than I would want. Do I think it did a better job than me just throwing on my regular foundation? Yeah. If I slept 4 hours and I had, interview with Barbara Walters the next day, sit down and all of America's watching, would I use this trick? Probably. I probably would.
This technique did not really work for me. I don't think that this was the best option.
In terms of what that did versus the other regular concealers, this is like about the same.
The first was actually my favorite.
I think I would choose this one for a lot of reasons. $4. I think it brightened the eyes.
Overall, I would definitely use the Dermablend just because it seemed like the product that gave you the most bang for its buck. Like you can just put on the Dermablend, be concealed, and go about your business.
I do think from this exercise, I am just reminded that I am much harsher on myself than anybody is. And really, all of these products are just sort of to make you look like less tired. So maybe just getting 8 hours of sleep is better than any of these.